Hello and welcome everybody. Today we've got the first cast for the Wargame Airland Battle BETA. I know I promised you yesterday, but I wasn't at home, and yeah, I played my first games today. I just played 2 games before, and you know, we decided to do our first cast. Yeah, I'm here with FIFA. Yeah.
Hello.
So at the moment we're in the lobby. And I think I will launch the game now. Okay, no, cancel. Wister is on the wrong side. Visitor, okay. Yeah, it's a visitor at the other side. Yeah, well, I played 2 games. One game on Highway to Oslo, the second game on Östersund, and yeah, pretty interesting. Still pretty weird for me. Okay. Looks like I have to kick him.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, I played a few more games than you since I was online yesterday. But I'm enjoying the game so far. There's some problems, but we can talk about them when we're in game. But just talking about the lobby, I enjoyed that they improved the friend system. It's now much more clear to send messages to your friends and add friends and invite friends.
Yeah, it's interesting. The loading times are still pretty good. Oh, okay. I thought what that I said Highway to Oslo, but no problem. I think you can only play it in 2v2, though. I will go to the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First thing, my first big impression about the game is the change of the interface, how units are displayed. So this is one of the things, and the second thing is the size of the units. I think they decreased the size of every single unit a lot. So and I was in like this zooming position like I'm at the moment, and as you can see, I can't see the unit at all in this position, so I have to zoom way more close to see in what direction it's looking and stuff. So it's interesting.
Well, it's like a change. You're gonna learn it again the game, so that makes it challenging, I guess.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't really like it yet. But what the hell? Okay, what's interesting as well is I think the point income is dependent on how many players are playing. I played it 4v4 before, and Fedor was like a 12-point sector and Gregory a 5-point sector. Is this possible?
Well, I haven't read anything about it, but it's certainly possible. But talking about points, if you look at the price of the CVs, they really decreased the price. So
yeah, and the next thing is sorry to interrupt you, but I actually think that the map started when I closed. The map changed when I closed the slot and opened the new one. So the points, the starting points and stuff decreased. So we have like really few points this time.
it's pretty easy to get points. Shouldn't worry.
On this map, yeah, that's true. Okay, first question. Who will take Fedor? Shall I do?
Well, Spectre, who's in our team, he told me that he was going for the middle, but I'm not really sure what he means by middle.
Ah, yeah, I think that he means the sector. Okay, in Airland Battle we have a way more realistic hill environment. So I'm actually not sure if my command can go up that hill, but we will see it now. Just testing. As I said, I'm really new to this game as well. Just played 2 games, and yeah, the deployment is a little bit weird as well. Like, I'm deploying with shift and there's a huge delay for the units. This is a little bit annoying, but I think I will get used to it soon. Okay.
Oh, it isn't huge, but...
Well.
Well, in the settings you can use sticky selection or not. I'm not
Okay.
sure if you mean that. It's one of the options where you can choose sticky selection or something called that. But
Yeah. Okay, I just write down that I should wait a little bit. Because yeah, I'm not close to ready. Okay, we have OSA and Fasta 4 on the East German side. That's interesting.
Yeah, the OSA is pretty decent.
Yeah, well, the Fasta looks pretty good as well.
Yeah, you need to check their high explosive power because jets are way too nimble now. So you need to get a one-shot hit, otherwise.
Okay. Well, for me, the OSA got high explosive 4 like the Fasta. Yeah, well. No problem though. Let's see. T72M. Let's check the stats a little bit. As I said, I haven't seen most of the units yet. And it's interesting. The Dex Eugen systems set up for us are interesting as well. I will go for some Malutka, ATGM, some tanks, some anti-air. The Modschützen. You can't actually not see the stats of the APC as far as I see. It's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, apologies. I was talking to Shifu. He asked me about the price, or he asked for me about Freakia when I would receive the prices. But
Ah, okay. I saw you didn't receive your prizes yet. Maybe we can do some pressure over the press, since we
just
are.
received that, so no, all is good. And the game started, so let's play.
Yeah, let's play.
Yeah, there are like 4 decks for each side. NATO has 4 decks, 4 different decks, and Pact has 4. And if you noticed, all the decks have like little bonuses. Like the Soviet decks have automatically vetted tanks, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my T64s come automatically at veterancy 4.
Yeah.
That's veterancy 4.
Pretty interesting.
Without the price increase, so yeah, that's pretty interesting.
So, but what I wanted to show the viewers is when I zoom out, I have this huge bar here, and I can see a single of my units. And you might have seen in the cast, this is how I usually play, and you can't play like that anymore. So it's a little bit annoying to me. You have really to go.
Oh, you need to get used to it, but
Yeah, of course you need to get used to it.
if you know the NATO symbols, it should be fine.
Yeah.
All right, I have contact on the right flank.
Okay. Let's see that. It's a really another challenge for me is not to overextend the zoom in and the zoom out. I usually do when I play, that the viewers have can enjoy actually the viewing. Okay, I will move up to Jot. They actually didn't go to Constantine. It's interesting.
There's a large concentration of forces here.
Okay.
Let's see, the Pravania is on my side.
Pravania is a decent player. I have some points in reserve. Shall I send you like 272s or what do you?
No, and I think I lost Dimitri, yeah. Let's see, who's here?
I will.
Colonel Turpo at Dimitri and Pravania at the right.
Okay. Yeah, I sent you some reinforcements anyway.
It should be fine, but I can't really focus on the entire battlefield.
Yeah, they made this actually a little bit harder.
Yeah, the maps are pretty big.
Yeah, I know, because you have to zoom in a little bit more to actually see what's happening, especially if you're in real combat.
Yeah, I lost one of my forces, but it should be fine. Let's see how this game will develop.
Yeah. Okay.
Need to snipe at them, 15.
I think about moving up my CV to Constantine. I think I will do it.
Notice that the reinforcement zones have like a small arrow and then
Yeah.
tick arrow. I think the small arrow is for the airplane, so if you only have the tick arrows, you can't call in airplane.
Yeah. The thin and long arrows for the airplanes is like in starting place. They could have done it a little. Maybe they could have implemented it a little bit more, but I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. The airplanes are actually interestingly and surprisingly good implemented. They don't dominate the gameplay. I played with Demone a little bit, and he had a good saying for it. He called it like the panic button. So airplanes are not like a dominant thing you have all the time. They are more like if you need something, if you're about to lose a battle, if you are getting attacked or something like that, you call them in, and they have an extra button here. When I click on one, I can buy it here, and after that I can call it in. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, talking about airplanes not being dominant, I don't think heli rushes will be that effective anymore. I played a few games yesterday, and one
Yeah.
of my men to take out like 7 choppers or something on its own. So.
Okay, they have a couple of Harriers here, so I will call in some interceptors, because actually it's true that airplanes are pretty decent interceptors. So anti-air. Aircrafts are good anti-air against any kind of air, I think. So that's interesting. Okay. But now they saw my force here. Do we? Okay. That's a little bit stupid. I called in some airplanes and I sent them over Dimitri, so I immediately lost them. Okay, that's my fault.
Yeah, you need to watch your approaches because
Yeah, I should have waited for taking Constantine to do that. Indeed. But let's see if I can block their spawn in Elena. Looks like it's the on spawn. You should concentrate on keeping center, because when I successfully attack Elena, oh, now here's an E-Cobra. How's my anti-air situation? Not good. My Authors are out of rockets, so I really need to take this. Okay, got it. Now I can call in interceptors.
I'll try one of the ground attack things. See how they do.
Yeah. The SU, the Russian ones, dominated last game, pretty much. Okay. No, too close to anti-air. That's not good.
Oh crap!
What do we got here? No, okay, and a really important thing about these airplanes is obviously that you need good recon, because they suck without proper recon.
Yeah, true.
Okay, the zooming is different. I don't know what's different about the zooming, but I've selected this helicopter. When I zoom in, maybe I just zoom in where my mouse is. No, I always zoom into the command here. I don't know why. That's annoying. And yeah, that's always like that when we play a beta. Never mind. Okay.
Another annoying feature is that you can't really see when your units are in cover. You know, in the Wargame in.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Pretty interesting.
But what I do like is that ATGM unit infantry are like only 2 infantry, so they are still deadly, but one shot will eliminate the squad. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing I like as well. Okay, got some infantry for this. Okay. I need to resupply my Osus here before I wait for some extra anti-air, and then I will attack the spawn of Elena.
Big push on my side.
Okay, I can give you some
Oh,
troops if you need it.
I think I should be able to make it.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like the reverse button. I mean, it really saves me a lot of micromanagement.
Yeah, that's true. 100%. I can give you some extra T-72s.
I need some upgrade.
Okay, now the Harrier should be in trouble. No. It's interesting, they killed like 4 of my helicopters and the Harriers are flying directly over my ulcers, but they are not able to kill them. Okay, never mind. Okay. Looks like Recon is a little bit...
How's your front holding?
Pretty good. I don't really have a front yet because I didn't attack that far.
How did you get all the way there? Damn.
Well, I just drove through, but let's see.
Yeah, I'm still at my starting position. Well, not really, but...
Okay, I actually have to move up with my...
Another neat feature is the smoke. Have you tried that one yet?
Nope. But I Demonite tried it and it was interesting. Are groups still working?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
still works the same. That's good. Okay, I will attack their spawns soon.
Yeah, right. I'm also pushing on my side.
Okay, very good. I can move up my tanks here at your side. I will.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, now my ulcers should lead the way. But I will place some ulcers directly to their airfield, to their landing stripe. It's like here, yeah. Stop. Yeah, I have like 5 anti-airs here and they weren't able to take out a single aircraft yet. That's interesting.
Yeah, as I said, aircraft are really nimble, so you need some high explosive aircraft that can one-shot. But I took my flank, just took out the Challenger with the motor chassis, so that still works.
Okay.
Ah, crappy Harry. Yes. Let's see if the MiG-29 can take him out.
Yeah. Okay, I think I should buy some more tanks. No, not 6, maybe a platoon. 4. And I need more anti-air, that's interesting. Buy 4 more ulcers. Because I kind of blocked their airfield. I think that's maybe an important strike.
Yeah, I pushed them out of my zone, so...
Okay.
If you push them there at Elena, they will be cut off. They won't be able to call in any stuff.
Yeah, that's the whole plan. There's still something here from Provania. Stop. Yeah, the unit size is really interesting. They decreased it.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at my units. I'm using my NATO. How do you counters? The NATO counters. I'm using those two. One. So in a way, it's more hardcore now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's maybe Komoromi said I think it's more realistic, but To be honest,
Oh,
I...
yes.
What?
I think it's more realistic. I agree with.
Uh,
But you need to play a bit more careful now too. I don't know why, but units seem more squishy. But if you look at information, at the unit information, AP power is like now 20 or something, while previously it didn't go over 10, I think.
yeah, indeed. Well, okay, the Eagles killed my two helicopters. Um, I'm not sure if I really like this more realistic unit size and stuff. This NATO symbols, it's different, but I don't know. As for me personally, I liked it more how it was in European Escalation. I hope they will change it through the better development phase.
No, I don't mind the units being smaller. I just think that the maps are a bit bigger too, so they just seem smaller. But well, I think it would be wise for them to allow switchable options, so people who don't like those big labels,
Yeah.
those NATO symbols, can switch back to the previous style. I think that was just a little label with the names.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The thing is for me, I played European Escalation more as an esport RTS game, and I think this is going too much into an realistic environment for me. Too much into like I'm an NATO commander and I'm moving my troops on a card, and I just have the labels. You know what I mean? Like a tactical card.
Yeah, true. In a really intense game, there's not much chance to zoom in and enjoy the action, like you could like in Wargame European Escalation.
Yeah.
When I play seriously in the close beta, I mainly look at labels. Like this game, I haven't really zoomed in.
Yeah, and the labels are. I don't feel that the labels are comparable, enjoyable. So
Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of player you are. I mean, I played like based games with only counters like that, without any other graphics. So I'm used to it. But I understand your point.
yeah. Yeah, but overall, the as I said, the airplanes are cool implemented, even though I used them pretty shitty in this game. And yeah, I don't know. My anti-air, my East German anti-air wasn't really able to take down the helicopters, even though I had like 5 anti-airs, and they all were shooting. But I think it's about that you can't create your own deck, and that not that much units are implemented that yet. So
Yeah, I think we need like the long range variant to effectively take down aircrafts. I mean, like the Chaparrals and the Bok M1s that we had in European Escalation.
yeah, indeed. So it's interesting, and yeah, I didn't make my real image about the game yet, since this was my third one and this was a really short one, but it's pretty interesting, and it has a huge potential, of course, but it's still a beta, and you can't say that much about a beta, you know. It's like just a minimal.
Yeah, I agree. Overall, my impression is pretty good, but I tend to be more on the simulator side of games. I prefer those, so I guess.
Yeah, that's a little bit different to me, as I said. So never mind. We will see how they will change stuff, and yeah, it's pretty interesting, of course. Okay. Sorry, you wanted to say anything?
No, I wanted to ask whether we should do a cast like in a few days with the other map. So we showed this map and there's one more map.
Yeah, sure. We can do another cast maybe tonight in the evening or something like that. Just don't want to take it too long now, since the in-game footage is over. So we definitely will do 1 or 2 or 3 more casts this weekend, I think, because we will play a lot, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much about the first cast. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could make your image about the Airland Battle beta. It's still a beta, that's important to say, so there's not that much stuff included yet, but yeah.
Yeah, and if you watch this video and you have any questions about the beta or any requests that you would like us to show, just mention it in the comments and we'll try to help you out.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, see you the next time. Ciao.
See you next time. All right.
Alright.